Good day, fellow Nigerians. Good day, every youth out there. I know it hasn't been easy. I remember from 2020 even down to this time, so many things have happened. The protest, SARS, and apart from that, COVID-19, and after COVID-19, a lot of challenges, but we have been able to go through them all. And these few days hasn't been easy considering the cashless economy we are experiencing right now. Some people even have money in their banks, they cannot access their money. Some people have the old currency. This new policy that is being implemented by the Central Bank of Nigeria, it seems to be a very good policy, because a proof of that is the fact that the naira has risen so much against the dollar. And I believe very soon we'll be able to see the impact of this policy. However, when there is going to be a change, it doesn't come so easy like that. It doesn't come on bed of roses. People have to pay sacrifices and all that. And I think that is what we are experiencing now. As we all know, we are just few days away to the presidential election, where we are going to elect the new president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I believe every one of you out there, you have your PVC, you are ready to vote. I know so many people have been saying vote right, some say vote wisely and all that. Since last year, I personally have been following the trend. I've been following the presidential candidates. So I haven't listened to their manifesto. I haven't listened to their manifestos. At least I've been able to see someone, who is really willing to help this country. And that is the person of Mr. Peter Obi. And I'll tell you some of his antecedents, like some things that this man has been able to do, which I believe is one of the reasons why the young people are just running towards this man. I remember when it was announced that Peter Obi has left the PDP and he has decided to join a smaller party, and that was the day the change began. And that was the day young people who have never voted, people like me who have never spoken when it comes to elections, when it comes to politics, this man made me develop passion for politics. In fact, I've never followed politics like this before. But when this man speaks, and when you listen to him when he speaks, if you are somebody who is learned, and you are somebody who is open to ideas, this man has something to offer. So just little I researched about him. One, every country that will develop, every country that will grow needs to, work on their education. Now, this man, when he was governor in Anambra State from 2007 to 2014, he was able to help Anambra State from the position of 26 in WAEC, to move up to number 1. That means a lot. So the reason why so many people, especially in the north, are being deceived is because they've decided not to open them up to education. So many out of school children can be found there in the north and in other parts of the country. So people decided to weaponize poverty because these people are not educated. Though there are some who are educated, but there are a lot who are not. So they can easily be pushed around by the elites. So someone who has focused on education, and he has a vice presidential candidate who is also an academia. So these are the people we want. He owns Base University. So someone who owns a university definitely would not allow students to go on strike for 8 months. So this is why I'm recommending this man to you. So if you are going out to vote, make sure that you vote Peter Obi. I'm just saying it direct. People have said vote wisely, people have said vote right. Please vote Peter Obi, because when you do that, we want to try somebody new. We are trying something new, and I believe we are not going to regret it. Yeah, I believe so. That's education. And also, when we talk about the MDG goal, this is a kind of, something that binds you to achieve certain things in your community or in your state and all that. So this Millennium Development Goals was what Peter Obi used as a guide for his leadership, and he was able to achieve these goals, and he was ranked the first or the best governor who adhered to the MDG goals, like in terms of development, infrastructures, and other things. So I think that's also a plus for him. And also, talking about security, when this man came into power as the governor of Anambra State, he was able to deal with security. Even the IG of police at that time said this man, when he came into power during his tenure, like they didn't really have any serious case of armed robbery or something like that. So these are track records. These are things that are verifiable. And one thing that amazes me about this man is most of the things he's saying now since last year and all that, he has been saying them since 2014 when he was a governor, and even after he finished his tenure as the governor of Anambra. So he has been saying most of those things. Because I went back and I watched those videos, I was like, wow, the same thing someone has been saying in 2014, he's still saying the same thing now. So that means the person knows exactly what he's coming to do. He's consistent in his words. If you watch him, he's consistent in his words. So young people out there, please know who to cast your vote for. And apart from that, he also helped Anambra State. I think they were experiencing some flooding issues and all that. He was able to work with people, even though most of the people he worked, they were not from his political party, Garden. They were not from there, but he was able to carry them along, work together with them. And also most of the people that worked with him, he gave women the chance to work, gave young people to also thrive. So I believe when he becomes the president of Nigeria, he will also open the floor for the young people, because once we can carry our youth along, there wouldn't be problem in the nation, there wouldn't be protests and all these things we are experiencing. So many pastors have even come to give prophecy. I remember, is it TB Joshua who said it, carry your youth along. So anyone who is coming to be the president of Nigeria, who can solve the problem, will be someone who can relate to the youth, who can carry the youth along. And this man has proven it, going around campaigning in different communities, different states, all the states of Nigeria. He has gone there, gone to markets and all that, relate to people one-on-one, stand with them, talk to them, ask them what their problem is, what they are going through. This is the kind of person that deserves to be the president of Nigeria. This is the person who can solve the current problem that we are going through now. So please, young people, I want you to please vote for Peter Obi. That's the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Alright, so that's that. And also, we are talking about character. This man has it, very humble. So many people have come out to testify of his approach to them in terms of character and also capacity. He has the capacity, he has proven it before. When he got into power as Anambra State governor, he just cut off the middlemen and sent money directly to the schools, and which made education to improve. That's capacity. This man was accused for one thing, he was able to save. He saved money, and some people are accusing him for saving. Now let me tell you something. As a personal, let's consider you personally. You are working every month, you are being paid your salary, and you don't save. When crisis comes tomorrow, which money would you use to help yourself? If there is an emergency, where will you get money? So saving is not bad. It's not a bad thing to save. So he was accused of saving. He was not accused of stealing. Some people say he's stingy, but he has prudence. So these are the characters that we should look for. He's dynamic, he's strategic. If you look at the campaign of the Labour Party, at times I just wonder how somebody will be doing campaign in 3 different locations at the same time. That requires planning. It requires strategy. This man has strategy, is engaging, and it's also interesting to listen to. When I listen to him, I just want to finish. I want to listen to the end. We've seen other presidential candidates come to talk so many stuffs, and so many errors, so many gaps. That's not what we need. We don't need a president that will need the help of other people, to know what decision to make for the country. We need somebody who is sane, somebody who has physical and mental energy. That's what we need to lead this nation. And also, he speaks to facts and figures. Whenever he wants to talk, he speaks facts, figures. Give figures, facts, quantities, and all that. That's an analytical mind, a mind that can decipher things. That's the kind of person that we need. So I can't just keep all these things. It has become imperative for me to also lend my voice together with the youth, the obedient youth. People have been pushing since last year, pushing for this movement so we can have a different face. Someone who can represent us in the international organization, and we wouldn't be ashamed. That's what we need, guys. That's what we need. That's what we need at this moment. And also, is a trader who is hoping to focus on helping small, medium-scale enterprises, small businesses. And he can achieve that without putting Nigeria power in place. He can do that. So I believe as he is trying to move Nigeria from consumption to production, he's trying to help small businesses to thrive. Definitely they need power to thrive. They need power to thrive. You fix power. And I'm an electrical engineer. My profession, I study electronics engineering. And at times I sit to wonder, what do we need to fix the power of Nigeria? It's very simple. It's just to work on our generation, our transmission, and our distribution. If a country like Ghana can do it, they have 24/7 power. Even when there is need to do some servicing and all that, they announce it on radio. That it's not different from here. We have the dams and all that. It's just about increasing what we generate. If we're able to increase what we generate, then we look for the loopholes in terms of transmission. So the transcos, the transmission companies will be empowered to be able to transmit the power that is being generated. If there are transmission lines that are not working, that are not effective, put them in place. And also distribution. We have a lot of discos now. We have most of the discos too. They are PPPs, like they are private run companies, and we also have those who are also sponsored by the government and all that. So all these the discos, when they are being put in place and all that, there's nothing that stops us from having power 24/7. I know currently in some areas we do have power. Some are still shedding, maybe 2 days on 1 day off. Some have it every day, but it's not stable and all that. So it just takes somebody who has the passion, who has the will to do it, to fix it. But when someone is importing generator into the country, you expect him to fix power, he wouldn't fix it, because that is going to, bring down his business directly. So we need to vote someone who is really willing to solve this problem, who is ready to work. And Peter Obi has proven, Yusuf Ahmed, that he has proven that they are really ready. They just need this opportunity. So the only thing you can do as a Nigerian out there, well-meaning Nigerians, is to go out and vote for Peter Obi and Yusuf Baba Ahmed Dati. And I believe through them, God can help us to overcome most of these challenges that we are going through. And mind you, Peter Obi said that he's not saying he will do everything 100%, but he will give 100% effort. What Nigerians want is someone who really have the heart to serve the people, to change things for good. When that person comes and the person starts working, people will not bother if he has done 100%. They just want to see that 2%. They want to see that 10%, that 20%. And whenever the person times end and they can see that at least this person did 50%, that will be the change that we are looking for. And I believe according to Mr. Peter Obi, as he has said it, he will do it. I know he's a man of his word. So guys, as you are going to vote, go out on that day, vote for Labour Party, vote for Peter Obi, Yusuf Baba Ahmed. Those two guys have proven that they are really ready to take up this job we are giving them, and they are not going to disappoint us. Peter Obi said, instead of me to disappoint these youths, I'd rather die for Nigeria. So that's a very good word that gives hope to the young people of this country. So if you are a young person, you are an adult, mama, papa, pikin, whoever you are there, please go out and cast your vote on the 25th of February 2023 and make sure your vote counts. Stay there, observe whatever is going on, and make sure your vote counts. And I believe after then we all will come out to celebrate this victory of Mr. Peter Obi and Yusuf Baba Ahmed and the Labour Party, and also the youth of Nigeria, because Peter Obi said he's not running for himself, but we are running for this election period. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
On the presidential election day, make you not go confuse you, and make you not go talk say you know sabi the Labour Party logo. Oh yeah, look where now me I explain and give you. Now the way INEC take arrange all the political party logos alphabetically, means say Labour Party logo LP go fall into number 11. So if you not fit quick see the Labour Party logo LP, when you go there alone for inside the polling cubicle, on top the ballot paper, cuckoo count from number 1 down till the number 11. You go see where Labour Party logo LP sit down gidigba, where them draw Papa, Mama and Pikin. On top white circle where them write forward ever. All of them sit down on top red and green background like so. Attention, no go forget say na only 3 people, Mama, Papa and Pikin, name to draw for the Labour Party LP logo. When you don't identify the Labour Party LP logo, take your index finger, what be this one when you see for screen like so. Press them on top the ink pad, and then press them join the empty box when there by the side of the Labour Party logo LP. Be careful oh, make the ink for no go stain any other part of the ballot paper. No even allow the ink touch the lines when surround the box when your fingerprint supposed dey. Abeg oh, help us show this video to the mamas and them papas when they for rural areas. And who think making for show in neighbors oh. Vote for Labour Party LP Obi Daddy. A new Nigeria is possible.